Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and sorry I was running late. I've had so much stuff going on today that I was just like walking the dogs. I was like, I don't feel ready. So I literally just jumped out of the shower right now. I'm still moist everywhere, rocking the Roosevelts, of course. But yeah, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Like literally still dripping from the shower. I looked at the time and I was like, you've got 2 minutes. Go. So I went. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you can see me okay. It's going to take me a minute to get my chest to stop pumping as much. But what's up? Let's see who's here. I see Jeff's here. What's up, Jeffrey? Mark Jacobs. Welcome, sir. Oh, we gotta move this back to the other spot. And against go, I'm late. No, I'm late already. I'm late already. Yeah, K2 is confirmed for season 2. That's for sure. K2 for season 2. Wait a minute. Is Ash here? Is Ash here? Are you behind the channel Ash text? What does that mean? Is that a thing? Is Ash here? Ash is here. Nice. What's up? I thought you weren't going to make it. Dano's going the 13th. Yes, for Life Day, I'm going the 13th. I'm doing a droid meetup on the 13th. Maybe doing the 17th as well, but probably just the 13th. All right. Cool. Let me get caught up back to the other end. Captain Leon, how are you doing? There he is. Jedi United has entered the chat. Been any games? Jeffrey, I know there have been a couple games, right? They're preseason still, right? You can see and hear me fine. Nice. Yeah, I am soggy. Take that as you will. I don't know. Let's not make it so weird so early. You can see and hear me just fine. Cool. Happy Tuesday from Brent. Am I ready for... Do you think we're actually going to get full-on Imperial Army? I mean, what they say last week in the other episode, there's, 40? It's a garrison of about 40. So we'll see. We'll see. Currently watching Harry Potter. You're not listening to parody music? Yeah, well, Han wasn't going to help destroy the Death Star either. Ooh, what are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Jennifer Jones, what's going on? Glad to see you here. The Art Chemist, what's up? How's it going? You've been to the last 3 preseason games. Vegas won tonight. It's nice. Yeah, I heard we lost against San Jose. You know, interesting fact, the only times I've gone to games have been against San Jose, and every time I've gone, we've lost. So I'm not allowed to go to a San Jose game anymore. Oh, Tom, brother, good to see you here. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing really well. Then someone got an Antok Merrick's droid, 3.75 inch early, snagged one. Nice. I looked at it and I was like, do I get it? I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. You're building Ironmonger out of Lego from Iron Man 1. That's cool. TNT all weekend. We'll be showing Star. Man, I should have stayed at a hotel this weekend. There's still time, I guess. Maybe we'll see. Hello, Melody. What's going on? Ash didn't do it, so someone had to make it. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Give her time. Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Can you believe it? Dwayne The Rock Johnson is here. That's wild. And he calls me Dan. He's the only person on earth that calls me Dan. No, actually, people that don't know me call me Dan. People that know me call me Dano. People that know me really well have other names for me. We can't say those here on YouTube. We have a major heist that I expect a full garrison of stormtroopers and officers. But it's like 40. They said the number 40 last episode, so who knows what that looks like? Zach DeBaker, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Nate is here. Retro Gandalf, how's it going? Welcome. Matt Stoker. One of those Kanji Club patches is going to be available. If I got a grandma song, I didn't listen to it. If I got it, I didn't listen to it. Grandma song. This sounds vaguely familiar. It's been a busy week. It's been the busiest week. I want to know what Ash text is too. It sounds interesting. Fright to the slow burn got boring for. You're not the only one. I know a lot of people, close friends and whatnot, that aren't digging it. They're just not. They're like, yeah, this ain't my Star Wars. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's all good. Is this a real Dwayne Johnson? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Saw The Rock on Jungle Cruise recently. The skipper pointed it out. Jeffrey. Did you order the Hasbro band after all? Not yet. Not yet. Those tend to stay available for a little while, so I'll probably order it soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because I got to put a whole cart together, and it's I gotta look at it and be like, well, managed to salvage an old Sims 4 game, including Star Wars Neighborhood with Twi'lek, Dino Floors, creepy little friend Grogert, and an animate baby. Youngest wasn't sure it'd work. Happy dance. Nice. I'm not allowed to call Dano what I do here. I'll get yelled at. Wait. What? I don't know what that is. Might be the only one excited for the dinner party. What does that mean? You think they're gonna kill a lot of the little rebels coming up? They might. Ruh-roh, what is that? I thought I heard something back there. Is that what was that rumble? What the heck was that?
It was just me. It's a little weird in my face. It's just me, little tiny baby youngest, and I know it's October, but I didn't want to take off my party hat because something you should know about little baby youngest is he likes to party, bucko. He likes to party hard. So just what you heard there a minute was a super chops, and it was from Galen Howard, and she says baby youngest, how are you? Have you cleaned yourself up? No, I don't want to wash my face. Because I'm worried you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Well, what's the right crowd? That's the real question. What's the right one? I just like to party because I'm the youngest. But thank you for your super chops, and I love you so much. And okay, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye.
Baby youngest, everybody. Galen Howard, thank you so much for the support and the super chops. The Dano action fig looked weird. Which one? There was two I showed. You think there should be electronic Mace Windu lightsaber forge? Sure, why not? Yeah, I'd be okay with that. If it was different pieces, give us new pieces. It was definitely somebody impersonating Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne the Rock Johnson does not care about this dingus hanging out before Andor. Good day, Ryan. Good to see you here. You miss the little twirly hat. It might be somewhere. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe it's still around. It might still be around somewhere. One of those channels where someone reads a series of texts that tell a story, real or not, I don't know. Hey, so one thing I haven't done yet, especially because I'm seeing some new... Oh, this dinner party! Yeah. Okay. Yes. I really hope we get to see it. I feel like we won't. I feel like they're not going to show us the dinner party. I think that was just set up to let us know how bad things are at home for Mothma. And it's... I think that's all it was. I don't think we're actually going to see it. I hope we do, because I'm with you, actually. Now that you mention it, yeah, Sky Moore is Palpatine's assistant, the bald little Force-sensitive lady right next to Palpatine, and that could be intense. It could be really, really tense, and we'd all be like, oh, no. So hopefully, but I have a feeling, no? I don't know. I see it both ways. But what I did want to get into before I get into any more chats from people is the way this is going to work. It is 11:19 already. So in a little bit, I'm going to take a break because I need to get a beverage. I didn't even get anything going. I need at least water or something if I'm going to be talking for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. So I got to get something going. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break in probably 10 minutes. But I want to explain how this works for anyone who's new here who hasn't been to one of these watch parties. Just so you know, I can't put the show on the screen. I can't. I'll get my channel taken down. I'll get a copyright thingy thing, and I won't be able to make videos anymore. So what we do instead is you pull up another screen, maybe an iPad, a TV, whatever. And if you want to watch along when the show starts, roughly around midnight, they've been a few minutes early lately. But when it starts, everyone in the chat starts saying, it's up. They let me know so I can go check and go get it ready. And we sync our Disney Plus account. So I have an extra screen pulled up here, and I go to it. And what I do is a 3, 2, 1 click. So I'll have it pulled up, have the chapter ready to go, mouse hovered over it, and I do 3, 2, 1 click. I give a practice round so you have the rhythm, and we all click at the same time. That way we're roughly synced up together and watching at just about the same spot. And throughout the episode, I'll call out my time, or people will ask me to call out my time. just to make sure we're in sync and we're in the same spot. Because I do live react, and what I don't want is for someone to be super far ahead and like spoiling it for everybody, or for me to be super far ahead and spoiling it for you. So that's why we do it that way. And I hope you guys understand that's how it works for this watch party. So we hang out for a bit before we watch the show, and if you don't want to watch the show, you can leave. Feel free to leave. My feelings won't be hurt at all. I want you to enjoy the show as best you can. And then after the show's done, though, if you're still up, come hang out. I'm going to be hanging out here. I want to talk with you guys about how the episode went and kind of just get into it. Last week, we had a ton of fun going over all the Easter eggs. So who knows what this week's going to bring? Who knows? But either way, I'm excited for it. I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces. Glad to see some new faces here tonight. And yeah, that's how it's going to work. That's how it's going to work. What do we got here? Mark says, party on, youngest. He's a little party animal, that guy. Finally got your laptop running fast enough to watch a stream. That's cool. Hey, that's cool. Actually, no, that's not me. I just say random weird stuff to you as you try to sleep. You just whisper it. G.I. Joe hot dogs. What? Why would you say that? Youngest hangs with this crowd. The best crowd. That's right, Brett. That's right. You guys are a bunch of party animals staying up late. You can see why I thought it might be you, though. Guys, you got 2 Micro Galaxy, Luke X-Wing Chase, and Outlander TIE Fighter Rare. Nice. Chewie knocked his twirling hat off on Batu. Oh, did he? That's awesome. Who are we gonna see? That's a good question. Who are we gonna see tonight? Who do y'all think we're gonna see tonight? They name dropped Saw Gerrera last week. They name dropped it, but it was one of those like when the guy was asleep and he came up with the blasters, like, you and everyone you know are dead. It's really like showing like, hey, you can't sleep on the job because this stuff's serious. If you were in any other group like Saw Gerrera's Partisans or all the other groups he named, they would just hang you right here and there for falling asleep. So we did get a name drop of Saw Gerrera. I don't think we see him yet. I think it's a little early. Hey, by the way, I'm seeing we've got 71 people in here. Do me a big favor. Can you thumbs up this stream? It really helps with the algorithm a ton, and it gets more people to see, and it helps out the channel, which I need because I kind of had a rough day on the channel today, actually. I put out a video that I thought was fun, but I lost subs over it. Now, I don't know why. Probably because it wasn't a toy lightsaber. It is what it is. But it says that video lost me like 3 already, which is not a ton, but I also didn't really gain a ton today either. So I'm at a net loss for the day. So any help with the algorithm is much appreciated. There we go. There's a little like spike. Love it. Happy birthday, Nate. Oh yeah, that's right. Is it technically still, or at least here on the West Coast? Regular guy Jedi, what's up? I mean, you can put it up. Yeah, I could. It's a good time. Glad you like it. Super excited for tonight's episode. Right on. Happy October. This is our first October stream, so it's pretty awesome. Hope this year kicks butt. Yeah, I hope it does for all of you, Nate especially, but definitely for all of us. I'll be glad when the 15th is passed. That's another rough day. I'm sorry to hear that. You should pop a timer up there so you don't need to keep counting or call out your time. You know, my software, it does countdown timers, not count up timers. And I would always be off by a second because I can't click both at once. And it is all running on one computer. I like where your head is at, but I don't know that I have the means to do that in this particular live streaming software. Go as Dano the Twi'lek. For what? For Halloween? Maybe. I might. Did I find a way to make the hang? No, not yet. My good friend Steven and Sarah took a day or two to watch the episode, and I totally forgot to ask him. Kind of disappointed in limited character options for selfie series. Yeah, right. They were kind of limited. They're kind of whatever. Do I have any Star Wars Lego? Nope, no Lego for me. Don't do it. Don't like them. Actually, I dislike Lego a lot. I just do not like Lego. They're cool. I like the video games. I think they look neat. But for the amount of work, the price, the room they take up, nope. No thank you. Not for me. Glad you love them. I don't. Don't need it. What's the drink tonight? So far, nothing. I have nothing in my hands. I'm going to have to take a break in probably about 5 minutes and go make something. I think it's just going to be a rum and cherry Coke Zero or something. I don't have any bourbon. I'm out of bourbon. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll take a look at the bar and be like, well, what can we come up with real quick? Come up with something. But as of right now, I think I have a little bit of water left. That's about all. Homemade poison apple teenies. I probably could. I think I have makings for that. You think Sly Moore's showing up? Okay, okay. Everybody hit that like button. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Dano isn't into Lego. Leah apparently isn't into much of any kind of toy apart from stuff. That nailed it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've seen my room, but I mean, Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park stuff, but even the latest line for Jurassic World, I didn't collect any of. But in 2018, all of the Dominion stuff, or not Dominion, Fallen Kingdom stuff I did, Jurassic World, I did all that stuff. I really enjoy it. I like it a lot, but I don't like Legos. I own a Jurassic Park Lego that I never put together. I bought it. I think it was actually a birthday gift, but I was like, cool, Legos. I don't like Legos, but I do like Jurassic Park, and I do like that set. I just don't have anywhere to display them. It doesn't make sense for me. You think we're gonna see Michael from Rex It Around on Andor? That would be amazing. That'd be freaking amazing. Oh, still birthday on the West Coast. Cool. We're still celebrating for you, buddy. Do you think the political party in Andor will be critical tonight? I My guess is no. My guess is that was just set up to see the relationship with the husband. Is my guess because I want it so bad. I really do want to see that dinner party. Oh, it could be so good. But I have a feeling no. I just have a feeling. All right, happy to be able to join the watch party. Haven't been able to since back in the day for Mando season 2. Well, I'm glad you're here, MacVed. Glad you're here. Will we see stormtroopers or the clones from the trailer? We haven't seen any stormtroopers yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we will see stormtroopers. I think we kind of have to by now. Dana would do that, but he has a habit of pausing his stream and throwing everything off. What would I do? I'm lost. I'm already thrown off. Sounds good. Did you make a BY and take him? Oh, Baby Youngest and take him to Disneyland? I wish I could have seen that. I have not. Oh, Julie Walsh says. Oh, Tom. Yeah, Tom did. Yeah, Tom and Mel did. I posted some pictures in my story from when they tagged me on them. The ones that I could. Tom, your profile is private, and if you tag me, I can't share it. Just so you know. Like, don't change it if you don't want to. But just so you know, the only reason I don't share yours is because you have your setting to private, and it's not an option. Mel's I shared because hers is public. So, if you're ever wondering, like, hey, how come he shares hers but not mine? That's why. I would gladly share them if I could. Still need to do a rewatch of last week's episodes. Oh, I know. I watch it like 3 times. You booked for May 3rd trip, Caitlin, knowing I'll be there causing chaos. Knowingly booking for the May 3rd trip. Ash. What is this? First watch, fell asleep midway, missed the rest of the watch party. Oh no! Got the McCheese tray handy. I put it up behind my bar, actually. It's up behind my cantina right now. Treat myself to a Ghostbuster selfie. Ooh, okay, nice. I should have played around more with like the G.I. Joe ones and seen what those were. I don't know. I mean, Star Wars are my 2 options. Maybe a Stormtrooper. If anything, I would buy it just to pop the head off and put it on another. But someone was saying they were made of resin. I think someone left a comment or in the chat earlier that they're made of resin, and it may not work as well to do the boil and pop method. So who knows? Tag and Bink cameo. Okay, it's possible, right? Let's see here. Totally want to Ghostbust it. Selfie Fig since I joined my local Ghostbusters group. Hey, that's cool. I like that. Mayor McCheese. Still remember him when he was City Councilman McCheese. I love Mayor McCheese. Tried the selfie series, but the picture came out so bad. Huge pointy nose, giant forehead. I need one though. I feel like there are better ways. Like I've always wanted a face of me to put on figures, preferably 3.75 inch figures. Because that would work better. I could use what's his name? The one I use anyways is me. But I just want a better head. Either way. You think we're gonna get Ponda Baba and Evazan? That would be cool. Yeah, see, they already did that in Rogue One. I don't think we'd get that. You think the guy who jumped off the ledge, the extra in the background, he's gonna be back? That'd be neat. Jennifer Jones would really love for a Star Wars selfie. For me, is a scoundrel / Jedi. I know, no Jedi, no, and so that would be nice if you could pop the head off and plop it on a Jedi. But then at that point, you're paying $60 for a head, and it's kind of weird. Usually the episode starts around midnight, and you probably missed my spiel earlier. I can't put it on the screen because that's not how this works. It's YouTube. I'll get a copyright strike. So when the episode does start in roughly 25-ish minutes is when it should start. We're going to sync up our Disney Plus accounts, hang out, all shout out. We do a 3, 2, 1 click all at the same time. I watch, you watch, and then I tell you what time a timestamp is, and we all watch together. It's a lot of fun. Or some people leave, and they're like, no, I don't want this guy talking, yapping, laughing the whole time. So they leave, and then come back after the episode, and then we can talk and discuss it there. So there you go. Here we go. Nate's out. Night, Nate. See you later, Nate. Have a good night, buddy. 3D printed resin. Probably a little flexible, but not much. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Hey, Bloomfield Adventures. What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you here. I did mine today, and mine looks like a sunburnt Oompa Loompa. Oh, no. Oh, Ash, I can't put that on screen. Maddie, what's going on? Welcome. Glad to see you here. All right, Mr. Stickman. Eee! I don't know what that's about. What's that about? Over, under 2% likelihood we get Kanji Club cameo this week. 2%? I would say the chances are over 2%, but I wouldn't go above 5. I wouldn't go over 5%. Just because it would be, they're pulling weird stuff. And it would be kind of cool to see something like Kanji Club brought back full circle, like early days of Kanji Club. So I would say it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Hey, look, Fourth Dan just joined the squad. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I need it today. I need subscribers today to make up for my net loss. Worst option I could do is Scoundrel Selfie Series. Have a customized blaster, covert weapon made up by something. Yeah, that's true. At that point, that's expensive. I could probably sculpt one myself, to be honest. Not to toot my own horn, but I dabble in the arts and sculpting. I could probably come up with something okay. Okay, not great, but okay. Okay. I like Marvel. I don't collect any toys, but I like Marvel. I like watching the movies. I grew up collecting the cards. Comics, yeah, a little bit, but I was more of the X-Men cartoon, all the Topps not playing cards, but Topps collectible cards with all the artwork and everything. That's more my Marvel experience than the movies since they've come out. Love all of them pretty much. See how many times we hear Dano say, "Oh, Ash," but I had this thought earlier because Ash was like, "I may not make it later." I was gonna change the "Oh Ash" emoji to be "No Ash," but I didn't get to. Obviously I was late to this. I was slacking. Tell that to Kanji Club. That's right. You're gonna do the selfie series and put a helmet on it. There you go. You already have one then. 5%. Tell that to Kanji Club. All right, guys. We are at 11:33. I am gonna go run and grab myself something to drink. I'm gonna leave you with a quick little commercial bumper. Hopefully it works. It's gonna be Batu Bounty Hunt and Mubo's Droid Builder Click. I was working on one before I do that. I was working on one for Roosevelt's today, and I was filming it, and I filmed it, and I got all my clips, and I'm like, let me go edit. And I filmed it in cinematic mode, which is a new thing for the new iPhones, right? Trying to use cinematic mode in Final Cut is a mess. It is a mess. It's that's why I was late, because basically going through Final Cut and changing settings in my library, and it was like, I'm a novice. I do not know what I'm doing when it comes to any of this stuff. The fact that I have a channel that is where it is and there's graphics and things that actually happen around here is a freaking miracle that I pull off any of it. So when I go in and have to start messing with settings, and it's like old grandpa dealing with the new technology, it's rough if you know what it was like behind the scenes. So I had a rough day dealing with tech and all this other stuff. So I am going to take a quick break. I will be back in probably about 2 to 3 minutes. But for right now, enjoy this little quick commercial break. Go to the bathroom. Get ready, because when we come back, we're going to have about 20 minutes. And then the episode's going to start. So I'll be right back. So guys, I am doing the Batu Bounty Hunt round 2 today. We're going to be doing about, 5 or 6 of these things via live stream.
This time it's different. We need somebody who can hack the Falcon. And I need proof. Because I heard that they're trying to get away, and they're going to get out on that ship. You got to bring me a video clip of the jets going off on the Falcon. You guys can find me. Bring me that. You'll collect the bounty. You'll be the first one to collect the bounty. They want to be bounty hunters. They got to work hard for this stuff. It's not as easy as just finding me. This target's not getting off of Batu. They can't leave Batu. So that Falcon's not going anywhere, right?
No, nowhere.
There's no target getting off this planet?
No, no.
All right. Guys, we're doing this.
Roll to win a new ship.
Oh, you might win a new ship today. All right, you might win a new ship. I've got some dice here. I happen to have a chance cube. A chance cube. And let's say if you roll and you land on blue, today you win a new ship.
Oh my gosh.
We're going for blue. If he gets blue, he wins a new ship.
Ah.
This is Chris.
Here, I'll roll the dice.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hi, I'm Dominic Pace, who plays Gecko the Bounty Hunter from The Mandalorian, and the Batu Bounty Hunt is on.
Mubo's Droid Builders Club Droid Meetup. You can see them all back there behind me. Let's go take a look and see all the different droids we've got. Guys, we're taking a huge group droid photo in front of the Millennium Falcon. That is ridiculous. Look at that. There's so many droids. We are having our Mubo's Droid Builders Club droid meetup. You can see a bunch of blue droid backpacks everywhere, a bunch of tiny droids. There's Sad, there's Brad, there's more droids. All these people have showed up at Disneyland. Who's that? Look at that cool shirt he's wearing. Stan. But everybody's here at Disneyland. We're all here for this droid meetup. I can show you more, but let's just go look close up and see what this is all about. Check this out. They have this printout made up for Mubo's Droid Builders Club where you can take your photo of your droid and it looks like it's an action figure, like a real Kenner action figure. He even has to say Mubo's Droid Builders Club. He's got the depot in the background. That's amazing.
And I'm back. I made it. I made it just in time. This doesn't have a name, but it is a Stormtrooper Geeky Tiki, because why not just like be fully decked out? It's a party, right? It is a mixture of about 3 different kinds of rums. One of them is a overproof, so just a little splash of that. Pineapple orange juice. I forgot the lime. Dang it, it still tastes good. A little bit of orgeat and a little bit of allspice dram. Just got a little, yeah, that's good. I like it. You're a Marvel girl for life. Started reading comics at age 8. Mom liked Superman, so in the kid style, I went with the opposing team. Yeah, I never got into DC. I mean, I love Batman growing up. Love Batman. Still love Batman. Not the newest movie, weird enough. I don't know. Blue 60 on a subpar action figure today. Great financial decisions. Oh no. Never made a deal with Kanji Club. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, MagFed, for getting people to hit that thumbs up. You have an annual subscription? I don't. It's a YouTube thing. It's how YouTube does it. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't get to choose how YouTube does their stuffy stuff. Involvement with Marvel is limited to the MCU. Hey, that's fair. You know what? That's probably, nowadays, that's most people, their involvement with Marvel is limited to the MCU. It's much bigger than the comics at this point. Ooh, here we go. Would love to see another Mando either working for the Empire in some faction in the Rebellion. That'd be kind of cool. All right. Matt, you're one of the people who wants to see a Transformer selfie. Someone else said that too. Paul Marino, welcome to the squad. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated, my friend. And yeah. Tiki421, there you go. You're sorry I had a rough day. I mean, the day for the most part was good until it's like for the first time ever until I left work. Then it kind of went after that. It's fine. It's never the worst thing, and there's always worse stuff. Debating blowing 3K on a Batman statue. Whoa, where did you get that tiki? This is from Geeky Tikis. I don't remember when I got it. It was a long, long time ago. But yeah, there you go. Look at the Geeky Tiki. There it is. I could probably find you a little link real quick. Entertainment. Actually, no, it's gonna be on Amazon. It's gonna be cheaper and easier to get on Amazon. And I got time to kill right now. Anyways, Geeky Tiki Storm Troopy. Is it that much? This seems like the price is high. They're selling them on somebody's selling them. It's not Amazon, probably a third-party seller. But someone on Amazon is selling one. But it's like $33. I don't remember it being that much. But there's an Amazon link right there in the chat if you want it. It's an affiliate link, so supports the channel. But I think you can get a better price somewhere else. I'll be honest. Jennifer, Batman is the opposing team to Superman. Come on. You see, yeah, you got to make the exception for everybody. That's how I am. Got to make the exception. Any predictions for this episode? That is a good question. We have to get the heist, right? They wouldn't put that heist off for another episode. So I think we're going to get the heist. I think we see a little bit more Coruscant. I think we see a little bit more Senate. And I have a feeling maybe we see Bail Organa tonight. I think the character that Mon Mothma wants to bring in is probably Bail Organa. What do you think? Those would be my predictions for tonight. There was a Super Chat sticker that just came in. And it was... Oh, there it is. Thank you, TJ Marino. Appreciate the credit so much. Is a white unicorn with rainbow hair. Oh, I know you. I'm like looking at the picture. There it is. Now we can see. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Did you end up getting the selfie figure? Did you do it? Action fig. You look good with the B2 emo hairstyle. You like that? It's ridiculous. Just a heads up for anyone who's new and just subscribed. In my audience, I have to word this the right way. Because I review a lot of toy lightsaber stuff, and I have part of my videos hit a much younger crowd who sometimes get very overzealous when it comes to being on the keyboard and chatting during a live thing, I limit my live streams late at night to people who've been subscribed to the channel for, I think, 5 or 6 days. That way, there's a little more chill involved. It doesn't always work. Sometimes we still get some that are like, okay, we get it, you're excited, and we're glad you're here. Just let's have a little chill. So heads up, if you've just subscribed, you're like, I still can't type. Why can't I chat? I have it set that way for a reason, because a lot of times I'll get a new subscriber who doesn't quite get the vibe yet, and it takes about a week for them to watch the channel, see videos, and be like, oh, okay, I get it now. I get it. So that's why it's just a setting I have to have on there to keep the chat fun and going, and is least awkward as possible. It still gets weird. That's Ash's fault though. Remember a few weeks ago when you thought I was Swedish, told you it was Dutch? Well, turns out my family actually is from Sweden, not Netherlands. So I did nail it. I just had a feeling. There's a guy in a band called Millencolin. Matthias, I forget his last name. But you look a lot like him. And he's Swedish. So there you go. I picked up the original first set when they came out. Vader, Fett, and Jabba. The Jabba is so good. So good. 4 stories: the Senate, the heist, Imperial security, and the Wrath of Karn. Wrath of Karn. Is that like a Star Trek Wrath of Khan thing we're going? I don't understand that. But I'm interested. Is there some... Oh, Cyril! Yes. Duh. I'm bad with the names on the show, to be honest. Chill. Why do you think he was talking? Just send me a lightsaber, say my name. Pretty much kind of what it turns out being half the time. When the younger, excitable crowd comes on and they're just like, can you let me real lightsabers? Can you say my name? And as much as I would love to sit here for an hour and just say people's names, it doesn't make for a fun stream. It just doesn't. That's the reality of things. So keep it a little more chill, keep it a little more adult, late night. It's a little more fun for me and hopefully you guys this way. But when I do like a midday lightsaber building stream or whatever, I open that up so anybody can chat, and then it's a little crazier. It's a little crazier and it's less chill. But I like these late night ones to be a little more relaxed, a little more one-on-one-y instead of just like craziness in the chat that's hard to keep up with. I think it's a better experience for you guys and for me. There's a 6-day waiting period. It's to protect you from me. That's really what it is. That's the truth. That's the truth. Keeping it chill. What time does the stream usually go to? I usually hang out for about 30-ish minutes after the show's over. Sometimes a little longer, but usually I try to hang out for about 30 minutes unless we've seen what we can see. We've talked about what we talk about, and I notice the chat not moving as much. If people are, I can tell people are getting tired and they're like, okay, I'm over it. I usually cut the stream. I say I'm going to cut the stream, and then I ramble for another 10 minutes, and then I cut the stream. It's usually how it works. It takes me like 10 minutes to stop. Wrath of Karn. Yep, I do. I have an Xbox Series X that I don't touch as much as I should. Did anybody recognize Miss Fig from Harry Potter as Cyril Karn's mommy? I heard that. I watched one of the, was it New Rockstars, I think, broke it down. I watch it, like, I wait to watch those for a few days after I've watched it a couple times so I can find the Easter eggs myself. And then I'll go watch that and be like, okay, that's what I missed. That's what I missed. The drinks are better late night, too. Yeah, and they usually only happen late night. I normally won't have an adult beverage with me if I'm doing a middle of the day stream, unless it's Saturday or Sunday. Then all bets are off. It's a weekend. What you gonna do? I didn't see Miss Vig, but I saw Aunt Petunia, who saved Cassian. What would surprise you if it came out in this episode? I mean, there's a big list, Alex. There's a lot of stuff that would just surprise me. If all of a sudden Darth Vader showed up, I'd be pretty like, what? Really? I thought maybe we'd get through this season without a Darth Vader. Stuff like that. I would be pleasantly surprised to see Krennic. I would love it. A Star Wars After Dark. Yeah, basically. That's kind of what this is. Every Tuesday night, Star Wars After Dark with Dano. The names in this aren't sticking with me for some reason. Yeah, some of them are, some of them aren't. Like, I've had friends that are like the next day are like dropping names, and I'm like, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up because you guys are paying attention to the names way more than I am. Plus, because I do these live streams, and I feel the need to kind of keep talking and keep going even while the episode's on and read your guys' chats and your feedback, I miss a lot on my first watch. Like, when I do these, when the first time I watch it, I sacrifice a little bit. Like, I love doing it, so don't worry. But I sacrifice a little bit of my viewing on it because I'm watching the chat and not quite watching the screen as intently as I would if I was just by myself. So usually after the stream, I go to my living room with a big TV, and I sit there, and I like usually have to pour myself a water after having one of these, and have a nice big ice water and watch it again just by myself and process what I saw. So yeah. Tano need the R2 size drink every night with all the youngling. That was a bad move. I don't know. Like, I think that's going to be an ice water only kind of thing, because that was a lot of liquid in that R2 head. Huge. And when I poured the first like bourbon and Coke in there, I was like, well, that didn't fill up very much. So I poured more, and then I finished it. It was like, oh boy, not good. You think we'll see the early formation of the Resistance? I think it's too early for Resistance. For Rebellion, yes. If you meant Rebellion, yeah, I mean, that's what this is. These are pockets of the Rebellion that we're seeing. Resistance, it's too early for that. That doesn't form until after Death Star 2 blows up. But I think you meant Rebellion, and yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of that. Oh, Tom, I'm going to make an "oh, Tom" emoji next. I miss smelling things. Random. I know. Yeah, okay. You like watch parties with smaller YouTubers because the chat... That's what I'm saying. That's why I like to keep it chill. Because I've been to some of the bigger YouTuber watch party nights, and the chat's just like... It's not fun. You don't really even get to talk to the person on screen because the chat's so hectic. And like I said, I like it more chill. I like the one-on-one of this. The more that I can get to know you guys every week, see familiar faces, it's a more low-key, chill vibe. That's what I'm all about here. I'm not, like, as much as I would love to be a huge, big YouTuber, I enjoy the fact that I'm not. You know, I'm like, I kind of relish in the fact, like, no, I can have a nice, cool community of people I know. When I go to the parks, I see them and know them by name, that kind of thing. I think that's really cool. So that's why I like these things being a little more chill. This and Mando are next level. Star Wars can't wait for the dinner scene. I know. Everybody wants this dinner scene. We already are seeing it. The senatorial conspiracy. Yep, exactly. Mon Mothma and all of that. That is the seeds of the rebellion. Daniel, you ever had some death sticks? Oh, I had. So I've got some right over here. I do have some death sticks actually. I'll bust one or two out real quick. I don't know if these are gonna be the right ones, but I will show you, because why the heck not? I got some death sticks. I'm like, what, Dano? Do you really? Yeah. And maybe I do want to go home and rethink my life. I'm already home. Jennifer Jones says this is a great group. I agree. But yeah, I've got a couple death sticks right here. There you go. Just a couple little death sticks. So pop those open, enjoy those in a little bit. Can't get a word in with some of the larger channels, right? That's kind of the beauty of being I would call myself an established channel. I don't know if I would use the word large quite yet. But established is what I'm saying. And that's why you come here instead of theory. I hope there's more reasons than that. I don't need to get into that. Oh, Star Wars theory. What are we going to do with you, buddy? It's out. Is it out? Is it really? It's out. Okay, it's on. Let's do it. Jeez, man. You guys are quick with this. It is quick. We are 9 minutes out. I'm getting everything on and ready. Plus ready to go. I'm getting mine ready to go right now. It is out. See you in a little bit, Brent. If you need to leave, now's your chance to leave. I'm pulling it up as we speak. Andor, I'm showing it on my screen. The Axe Forgets, 46 minutes long. I'm hovering over. I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 click in that same pattern. I'm doing it now, okay? Let's start it. 3, 2, 1 click. Loads, takes a second. My timestamp says, I gotta hover over now. It says 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do not skip the recap, because then it messes all of our timing up. 11 seconds, 12, 13, 14, and 15 seconds. See you later, Disco Vision. Every week. Dano, donuts, I down to you every week. It's the recap. I can talk over the recap. Y'all ready? I'm still on the recap. I am at 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45 seconds. A little recap on everything. I'm excited. The music is getting me. Jennifer, if it's buffering, that's why we have the recap. You can adjust. You can adjust during the recap. It's still recap for me. I'm at 1 minute 6, 1 minute 7, 1 minute 8, 1 minute 9, 1 minute 10. This music in this recap is getting me, man. It's getting me. All right, see you in a bit, Tom. See a lot of you in a bit. Let's get to it. All right, minute 30. Right when it starts. Minute 30, Lucasfilm on the screen. 32, 33, 34, 35. We're going to see the flashing skulls here. 37, 39, 30, 40. Minute 40, minute 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Star Wars. See you after MagFed. Watch the recap while Tano talked about death sticks. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. So excited to sleep. I'm making my screen a little bigger, so I still have the chat barely in view. Whew. I'm excited. I got chills, man. I got chills. Turn up my volume a smidge. I'm still on the Andor logo, and I am at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, Suspenseful music playing. There's the Wrath of Karn already. Where does he go? Does he turn good, or does he get worse? See you later, Chesley. It is exciting. Chill out, Mom. Oh, I love this. I love that little table business. What kind of cereal is that? We need the cereal. Oh my god. Ah, I need space cereal. I need space cereal. What are those? Oh, she's drinking calf. Melu Run. Did you see the Melu Run? Oh, there they are. Is that a milk carton? I missed that when she poured it. Oh no, the blue milk. Okay, I saw that. I need a pitcher like that. Mom is keeping it too real. I think they were special tricks, not Fruit Loops, because they didn't have a hole in them. They were balls. I might be a children's cereal expert. We could talk about that later. Planet Puffs. Yeah. It did look like mixed berries. You're right. Minty Cocoa Puffs. They should sell the... I bet you they will. I bet you Galaxy's Edge gets the cereal soon. Yeah, what is this family favor? I like her. Greebly. Who is she talking about? Yeah. What is it she'll be asking for? Is this... She's like probably related to the mob or something. Uncle Harlow. Who the heck is Uncle Harlow? Eat some fruit, son. Eat some fruit. Okay. Andor wakes up. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. What's missing? Galen, I have a feeling that cereal already exists or has existed. And I think it's tricks. There have been swirl tricks. I think they took the swirl tricks and just took out the blue pinkish ones or whatever. I think that's what it is. She sounds like the witch woman in Spirited Away. Ooh. Millennial moving back in with Mom. I feel this in my soul. Oh no. Her fingers creep me out. Yeah, she got creepy fingers. Ooh, look at the tattoos. Sorry, I'm watching the chat. Look at the tattoos. I'm seriously just like... Yep. Blue milk with space tricks. That's right. You're behind. Oh no. Where are we at? Timestamp. I am at 6 minutes and 5, 6:06, 6:07, 6:08, 6:09, and 6 minutes 10 seconds. Ooh. They're figuring him out. Oh, look at that other tattoo on the inside of his arm. That's pretty slick. This guy's gonna be trouble. Talking about Mimban? Is he talking about Mimban? That tattoo's on the merch in the parks. Which merch? Which merch? Wait. Against Vel? I'm sorry. I missed something. I was looking at the chat. I'll catch it on the rewatch. Ooh. Sintakas. I love those ponchos they're all wearing. Ooh. She's already shared a blanket. So it's a black and blue green shirt. Also a mini bag. Oh, on the Andor merch. Gotcha. It does look like he has scars on his back, Galen. You're right. Dinner party. Dinner party. We're getting it. I think we're getting it. Oh, we're getting it. We're getting it. Oh, who's Lita? Is that their daughter? Mon Mothma has a daughter? Oh, boy. Oh, I like that little emblem. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the husband either. Oh, dude, there's definitely going to be droids. So it's like some kind of... Yeah, there's absolutely going to be some kind of droid. At least one. Yeah, I didn't expect a daughter either, Kaz. And I didn't expect this from the daughter either. Oof. The daughter and the husband. This is rough. I like that data pad, though. See that big old data pad she got? That was pretty slick. Like, I get why some people are like, this doesn't feel like their Star Wars. It's totally different. I love it, though. I love it. Teenagers, ugh. I don't like... I know. I got a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. Woof. They're pretty good. In fact, they've gotten better lately. Like, over the prior years. They've kind of gelled into this. I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of nice. So, I'm a little, like, hesitant. I'm like, what's going on? Welcome to parenthood. Yep. And married. Oh, woof. Yeah. All of it. Nemec. I wonder what importance Nemec has later. I like Nemec. He dies. Nemec dies. Because I like him, they're making me like him, and he's gonna die in the heist. That's what they're doing. Ooh, the use of the focus there was really good. Oh, you're right. That is an old Polaroid camera. Good eye, John. Good eye. That's exactly what that was. That's why you're single with no kids except four-legged ones. Hey, the four-legged ones are some of the best kids. That is just a Polaroid. That is a straight-up Polaroid. That's cool. Huh. The Imperial Thought Machine, yup. I love the little models they make. They're so good. Oh. He has to compensate for the extra weight of the payload. Oh no, they don't have all the details on this heist. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jeffrey. The first lightsaber did come from Flash, from the Graflex. Look at that goat with the 6 horns. I mean, we saw them in the last episode, but briefly, we didn't see him that close. It was like a 1.5 second shot. Yeah, that is interesting. They didn't have all of that before this heist. That's unsettling, especially to us, the audience, being like, "Wait, what? They're not ready for this. Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go wrong." Excited to see everything go wrong with this. I know, right? Like, obviously Cassian makes it out, but I don't know that the rest of the team does. Vel makes it out. I think Vel makes it out. Oh, here he goes. Him with 2 officers. Oh. Uh-oh. That's that little rock formation they showed off in the model last episode. And so they've just been doing target practice. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this is right. What could go wrong? Yeah, it's going to go south. Absolutely. This is... Ash. Ash. Everyone dropping "Oh, Ash" in the chat. Something always goes wrong, but ends up... Somebody's dying today. Timestamp, just in case you're ready. 17 minutes on the dot. 17:01, 02, 03, 04, 05. Okay. Oh, all the workers are cleaning up. Now the Empire's in town. It's no longer whatever the corporation was. Captain Tigo. Name doesn't ring a bell, so it's good. I suppose, I mean... I need to get me one of those black hats. I've got one that's gray. Oh, that's quite the building. You can wear a ball gown if you like. I love it. Ugh, that march. That march was hard to watch. Jeffrey, still no droids. Still no droids. Oh, interesting that they have them now marching. That was a choice. That was a choice. Never mind about them, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, Cassian was ready. Was ready with that. Oh my god. Cassian's a badass. Like, oh, we knew he was, right? Oh. Just the terror that struck with that sound and that music. The chill. It's gonna come back. I got chills like down my back, down my spine. Gah. Guys, how did you? I mean, I'm getting 3D sound in here, so I'm like. I also suggest watching this with headphones. Speakers are one thing, but the 3D sound in your head, like stereo sound, is. It's different. The kids say it hits different. Kids. Notice that when they were marching seemed like a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Loud whooshing, all gasped. I gasped. Mm. And so I take it the locals are aliens then. Oh, this is so interesting. Ooh, what do they got hidden under there? Explosives. I gassed. You gassed? Like that, or what? Nate. I accidentally paused for a second. This guy's shady. Interesting. Oh, that look. Do you see that look? From off back behind the scene. He's like giving a nasty stare back. Ooh, oh, I was like, is that the other guy who took it? Ah, he does not want that. Oh, shoot. That necklace is going to get him in trouble. They're going to see that necklace. That necklace is going to get him in trouble. Okay, now that trench coat looks right. The cream one earlier, though. Yeah. Why is this dude so obsessed with Andor stuff? I know, he's nosy. Deidre. You don't think that guy's on their side? Yeah, he might not be. He very well might not be. Jakku, name drop. So she is figuring out the rebellion. Too random to be random. She is hot on the heels of the rebellion rising. Like, wow. Yeah, Jakku name drop. Yeah. Ooh, listen to that music. That music. Oh, they're burning their model. Yeah. Destroy the evidence. I wonder what they made the little thing out of. That is a big flask. Yeah, that's a huge flask. Just don't ask. Just try. A little sniff first. Okay. Probably some good spotchka. Oh, what's that? The old mind-warping deviled egg. No. Yeah. Have a swig. Oh! To the rebellion. Wow. She looks like she just sucked a lemon. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. I felt that hard. Yeah, my whole life. She is the most competent member of the whole organization. You're right. They did just mention Jakku. Yeah. It's only one drink. Military. Yeah, oh, okay, you're right. It is a military canteen. You're absolutely right. I could use it as a flask, though. Uh-oh, Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow? Who is Uncle Harlow? I feel like Uncle... Oh, there's a droid in the back, Jeffrey. There was a droid in the back. Yeah, this conversation is going 3 days later. Yeah. Where's my timestamp? I hit pause on accident by a second. My timestamp is 27:05, 27:06, 07, 08, 09, 27:10. And knowing that it's a 40-minute episode, 7 minutes roughly are going to be credits. That gives us, 13 minutes left in this episode? We're not getting a heist in 13 minutes. It's not happening this episode, guys. I'm telling you right now. A heist needs to start at the beginning and go bad. We need a lot of time for this heist. It might even be a two-parter. Might even be a two-parter. She's one of those moms that controls everything she does. Stop it, Mom. He was a screw up in security, so Mama's going the nepotism route. I know how funny is that, right? Right on time with you. Well, there you go. You saw the droid too, Carrie? Right on. Ooh. Yeah. It is. Yeah, they tricked it. They got us. It is a very slow burn. Yeah, the good heist needs a whole episode. There's no way. Especially with this right here, with them just talking, they would have had to have already gotten into the heist. They're talking about the eye. Yeah, build it up more. Build it up more. Give us stakes. That was good news he got. Yeah, there's that little smile. He's like, yeah, you're right. Everybody does want to be out there to see the eye. They want to celebrate. That's great news. He's like, yeah, we need a minimal staff. That's it. That's it. Am I 1 second ahead of you? I think the episode's almost over. I mean, we probably got 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Uh-oh. Wrong movie. Yeah, what the hell is this? Ooh. Wow. Here's the Mexican standoff. Ooh, well. Yeah. Yeah, ordering them outside would have been suspicious. You're right. You're absolutely, yep. It's definitely their idea. So that's what that smile was about. He's like, yes. Oh, Andor. Tell the truth, I guess. Fuck. Now they're, now they're gonna ask who's paying you. Sorry, dropped an F word that wasn't favorite. It's Star Wars After Dark. All right. Oh. Diego Luna. He is so good. That F word's okay. That one's fine to drop. Julie. It just came out. It was like legit. It was like, oh, oops, forgot my camera. Coruscant. Didn't I say we'd get Coruscant? I mean, we kind of did with Mon Mothma earlier, but... Oh, this is an awkward car ride. I've been in a few of those. Not exactly this, but... Thomas Allard, what's up, dude? With a fresh baked video and comments on the ADTR subreddit. Whoa, all right. Well, I'm glad you're here. Watch the episode, then hang out afterwards. Timestamp. I'm at 33:30, 33:31, 33:32, 34, 35, 36, 37. Episode's got to be almost over in a couple minutes. Yeah, space limo for sure. It is a loveless marriage. Isn't that sad? Isn't it sad? Telling them not to make him their excuse was a pretty boss move. Yeah, it was. That whole little speech he gave. Whole speech, but those few lines he gave were powerful. When Diego Luna gets like that, it's so... Oh, he's so good. He's so good. Human chauffeur. Okay, good point. Not a droid one. But there was a droid in the background, Jeffrey. There was a droid in the background in his house. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what are we going to learn? Oh, he's still obsessed over Cassian. This has bad juju written all over it. There we go. There's the signal. Oh, the convo finally ended. Yeah, Mom stopped nagging him. Going to the parks this month? I am not, that I know of. I don't think I am. I think my weekends are booked until Mosh. And, yeah, and then that weekend's booked itself. I don't think I am. He's got a Vendy. He does. Yeah, go back, do a rewatch on it and just listen to it again. It was very good. I mean, his delivery, so good. Did he kill himself? He's broing down with him. Pepper trees. Sounds kind of cool. I love peppers. Oh, he was apologizing. Yeah, he's like, I'll take it. I'll take it. They gonna shake hands or fist bump, or that's it? It's good enough. Yeah, that is pretty dark, right? That is pretty dark. It's different. I mean, we haven't heard any more Star Wars swears. Tomorrow. We gotta wait a week. We have to wait a week for this heist. Oh my goodness. The yawns are starting to hit me. Yeah, so I think what we're seeing is Karn holding the grudge against specifically Cassian. Yep, she's after Threads, Cassian's after the payroll, Conspiracy is working in the background. Yep, those are all the moving parts. Oh. Are we at the artifact? I know those rings. There he is. Luthen. Okay, we are at this little artifact house thing. Look at all those little, like, what are those code cylinders? Holocrons. Better shot of the holocrons. Look at the stones in the back. Oh. Guys. Those were the Indiana Jones stones. Oh my god. Look at it. Look at it. The wig's off, right? Yeah, he is nervous. His whole demeanor's like changed and different. Can't believe they just have straight up holocrons hanging out just up there. Oh. There's the whip. That's a better shot of the whip right there. Just hanging. This gives a much different view of this room. I like it. He straight up has a Sith holocron hanging out up there. A big one. Oh! This is it. This is the end of the episode. That's it. That's it. Andor. Why? I want to take another look at that background just for a second. Because... oh my god, like just... I'm paused right now on 38 minutes and 30 seconds. And yeah, they just raided the Lucasfilm warehouses. Pretty much. Props and set decor apartment, I love you. Yup. Surprising Palps isn't aware of it. I know, right? Why? Like, are we going to see Sith eventually? Well, it's not like it's true. It's not a public shop. And this is the back room. The slow burns killing. I like it. I don't know if I said this in the stream or I was saying it with my wife when we did the rewatch. It was like my third or fourth time watching it last week when she watched it. Because I was kind of going through and explaining to her a lot of the minutia and a lot of like why this stuff mattered, because she doesn't care about Star Wars the way I care about Star Wars. So she needed a little bit of like, okay, because we watched it once and she was like, well, I know what they said, like I understood all the words, but a lot of it didn't quite click. And so she put it on again. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, since you've already seen it, this time I'm going to talk through it and kind of go through and explain to you why what they said matters and what context that has to previous Star Wars or Star Wars going forward. And so I had a lot of fun doing that and getting to explain. We'd pause and be like, well, you know, what she's referring to there, or what he's referring to there is that there was a lot of that. And I love that kind of stuff. And I forgot where I was going. I went too far and I forgot where I was going. I had a thought there, and there was more to that thought, and I don't know where it went. What was the last thing I put on screen? That'll remind me. That will remind the slow burn. And so during that, I either mentioned that I don't know that we're going to get the heist next week. That's what I said last week. I either said it to you guys in stream or I said it to her, and I don't remember which it was because I watched it like 4 times and had plenty of conversations. But I didn't think we would get the heist right away. I had a feeling we may not get it right away because of the slow burn, and I was curious as to how many episodes it might take until we actually got the heist. It wasn't this week. It's going to be next week. I think they should let us binge these 3 at a time. Yeah, I know. I love it too. But I also get why people don't love it. I completely, like when someone says the slow burn's killing me, I get it. I like it. I like being teased like this and given all these little moving parts slowly. I I'm here for the slow, subtle approach. It keeps me interested. It keeps me asking questions. I feel like more questions get raised, or as many get raised as get answered each episode. And so I like that. It keeps me wanting next. I'm stoked. I can't wait for next week now. And that's a good thing. I think, like, it's frustrating, yeah, a little bit, because I would like to know now. But I think that's a good thing. I think that's a great thing. And you know what I also think is, let's say people who hear about it once the season's over and all the buzz is finally out there, when people have their final words to say about this season, and maybe new people get turned on to it, this show is going to have a very bingeable quality to it. You're going to end an episode and be like, oh, I got to keep watching. And right now, because we're doing this week to week, it's hard. But when this show is done, and you're going to be able to just put on all of season 1, to the noob, to the person who's never seen it before, they're going to binge watch this whole thing, and they're going to feel like, I can't stop watching this show. And that is a beautiful and great thing. The way they've crafted this is genius. I am so here for it. Let me check in on the chat and see how you guys are doing. Dryden Voss, I believe, had a large size. He did have a large size holocron. Yep, you're absolutely right. Gonna have a thought. It's coming. It's gone. Yeah, that was me a minute ago. How many episodes? I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, it's an interesting question. Aaron asks, is Vel gay? They made it seem like her and the lady who helped heal Cassian's arm were in a relationship. So I didn't catch that necessarily, but he did say, I forget her name, but the other woman already has a blanket she's sharing. And then they did kind of look at Vel. I didn't catch that. It's possible. I think you might be onto something, but I don't know. Can't handle 3 episode nights ever. No, so that's the other part. I do like the week to week, time-wise. Because Naruto Uzumaki, thank you for subscribing. 12 episodes total is what Aaron's telling us. Cool. 12 this season. There you go. And loving the show. It's a different vibe of Star Wars altogether. It really is. Did I notice a Corellian VCX in Andor episode 2? Yeah, I did see that. I think they're seeing how the Ghost works on live action for Ahsoka. I don't know about that, but I think it was just a neat little thing to put in the background. I think it was a neat little thing to throw there. I don't know if they're necessarily like, well, let's see how there's the extra layer of, well, we need to see how it works. I think they were just like, no, let's put it in there because people are going to notice and they'll have something to talk about. If it's this slow with 2 seasons, imagine how slow it would have been with the originally planned 5 seasons. I don't think season 2 is going to be nearly as slow because there's going to be the time jump. It's going to be 3 or 4 episodes. It's going to be 1 year. And it's going to go to the next year for another 3 or 4 episodes. And then whatever. It's going to be a much faster paced season, I think, next season. Going slow is kind of how espionage... I feel like it's going to start slow, and maybe next week we get the heist. I say maybe because I don't even know. But I say next week we maybe get the heist, and then it picks up. And then the intensity kicks in. And then it's going to go a little... It's going to chug a little fast. It's like a train. I think it's just going to be this build-up. So that when a year from now, or 2-3 years from now, when both seasons are out and it's done, it's going to be this, like how the train starts, where it's like chick, 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 check it, and it like goes. I have a feeling that's going to be this show. It is going to be a slow start. It's going to kind of chug along a little bit in the beginning, and it's going to go, and then it's going to just slowly pick up pace until we're in season 2, and it's just like doom, go. I have a feeling that's how it's going to be. Keeps you guessing, and I like that, having long nerdy convos about what might, right? That's what's so fun about it. That's why things like House of the Dragon are so good. Even though the Lord of the Rings show, Rings of Power, has been pretty fun too. Dan, have you heard? Okay. The tragedy of Grand Moff Tarkin. Have you heard the tragedy of Grand Moff Tarkin? No, I have not. Definitely bingeable. I think that's the move. Yep, maybe they're sharing the blanket. I think that's what it is. I thought the sharing the blanket term meant that they slept together. Yeah, but did he mean him and her, or did he mean her and someone else? Because the camera did look at Vel. Have I played Star Wars VR? Sure, I've got a couple of them. Vader Immortal, Galaxy's Edge. Yeah. It does mean they're sleeping together. I mean, you would think when they say blanket, Building momentum. That's exactly it. Slow and steady wins the race. I think so. Tricks Swirls is right. Thank you. Thank you. See, I kind of know my children's cereals a little better than I should for an almost 40-year-old man. I like the idea of the relationship being subtle and not a big... Yeah. I mean, the focus... I feel like the fact that they're in a relationship didn't super matter anyway, so why make it a big focus? It might, well, unless one of them dies, and then it's more of a... The stakes are built up because they're in a relationship. And maybe we learn that in the next episode. In the actual heist, maybe we have a moment with them, and it's this thing where like, oh, it is them, and one of them dies, and then or gets in a pickle, and the stakes are higher. I think that could be really fun and really interesting. They meant the two women are sharing blood. Yeah, I didn't specifically catch that it was them two specifically, them. But now that you mention it, I got to rewatch it because again I watched the chat. But I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Good quotes in this episode. The axe forgets and the tree remembers. Ooh, I like that a lot. And everyone has their own rebellion. Yeah, absolutely. Good night, all. Yawning nonstop. Good night, Cheerful Cupcake. Glad you were here for a minute. I like the idea of the relationship. Yeah, okay, we did that one. Figured it meant she was sleeping with somebody. I don't really care if it isn't a plot point. I feel like this show hasn't been wasting dialogue. Some shows do that, where they'll add a line in there, and the line is inconsequential. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. They don't seem to be wasteful with anything. Like, it feels like every sentence that comes out of somebody's mouth kind of matters in some way. There's a little bit of importance to everything somebody says, and they're not wasting dialogue. So I think the fact that he said that about her, and the camera did look over at Vel, they wouldn't just say that to say it. I have a feeling that there is going to be some importance in that comes into play during the heist. Give us the space cereal. I know. Tricks Swirls. I'm looking up Tricks Swirls right now. Tricks Swirls. No, give me images, dude. Oh, that's absolutely what it was. 100% is what that... Can I get real pictures of it, though? I don't want this artist rendering. Give me real pic. Can I get real pictures? Okay, I'm gonna put up the artist rendering, just cause I feel like you guys need to see this, so you know what I'm talking about, and like we're in the same we're on the same page here. Trick Swirls. Look at that blue and purple swirl. Am I right, or am I right, or am I right? Right. Trick Swirls is what that is absolutely what that was. That's hilarious. I called it. I said it was tricks, and I said it was some kind of weird tricks. Yep, that's it. And they just took the purple and green ones, or whatever. So I don't think one of them's a traitor. But I think maybe one of the officers that we saw that's supposed to be painting the thing that he wanted them to paint, I think maybe that goes a little bit longer than planned, and they're in the facility because he told them, well, I want it done. And so I think he accidentally has those two officers working inside when they should be outside. And I think that's what happens. I think because I'll be back on Wednesday or whatever the heck he said, whatever day. I'll be back, and it better be done by then. I think that comes back and bites him in the ass. That's my guess. If you ask me right now, that's my guess. Is that move of him, because he's trying to be a hard ass. He's trying to be like, I'm not a defector. I'm an Imperial officer who means business, so that thing better be painted, and it better be perfect when I get back. I think the fact that they told him and said, oh, well, we should have minimal staff here because everybody wants to go see the eye, sir. Like, let us go do that. I think one of them is freaked out a little bit and stays back to paint, and that screws everything up. That's my guess. I have no clue. That's my guess. Nothing wrong with that kid cereal said. Oh, you should have heard me rant about. Oh, remember when it was the crook? It was the crook and the dog, and then now it's like a wolf. Yeah, no, I know all about Cookie Crisp mascots too. There will be two seasons, 12 episodes each. Yeah, but season 2 is going to function differently. Season 2 of Andor is confirmed for sure, absolutely confirmed. 4 episodes equals a 1-year arc. There we go. There we go. The way she told him to dress himself was a definite stay away from my girl. There you go. They were definitely trying to drop some quotable lines in this one, for sure. Good for them. Connection with the stress of that life would be helpful in coping. The lady who plays Vel played the waif in Game of Thrones. I don't remember the waif. I don't recognize her. But it is very much all calculated dialogue, for sure. The Melu run. Yes, the Melu run fruit. That was so cool. I hope someone other than Andor I think a couple make it out. Vel, I think, makes it out. But I don't know that the other woman makes it out. And I think that's going to be the drama. And the young guy that was like all writing his little manifesto about the rebellion. I don't think he makes it either. I think because it stings a little bit more. Totally just Googled real images and they're totally picked. I freaking called it. Like, come on, live in the moment. Probably the first person on the internet to have said that. I did think the one guy was. Now I don't. Maybe that's that could be the misdirect, right? That could be the misdirect. I think maybe traitor adjacent. It's possible. Not really traitor. A fly in the ointment during the heist. Yeah. Okay, did I get thrown back? I hope swirls taste better than normal Trix. I hated those. Oh, I love Trix. I love how Trix taste. We never get Trix. We should probably get Trix one of these days. I don't eat that much cereal, but the kids do. Don't expect anyone besides Andor to make it out alive of the heist. The sharing a blanket and sharing a personal story about the brother is writing to get you... I agree it's writing to get you attached, but I think the guy who shared the story about his brother, I think he makes it. Whether we like him or not, I think he makes it. I don't even know what to think anymore, but that's what I really like. Whoa, what did Galen say that I missed? I think you're right about that dude. Yeah. Love the Cookie Crook and Cookie Cop. That's right, he was a cop. Oh, anyone notice the Cocoa Puffs bird is now a nude? He doesn't wear a shirt anymore, right? He used to wear a shirt and like striped pants. Sonny, I think his name is Sonny. With a wife, the girl who tormented Arya during the No Faces story arc. I don't remember what she looks like, but okay. Now I know who you're talking about. Who helped train her when she was over in Bravos or wherever the heck she ended up. Okay. Oh, dude, Tom is good. It's really good. I highly recommend watching it. I started Game of Thrones in like season 2, maybe 3. I think middle of season 2 or end of 2, early 3. Got caught up within like a week and just followed along from then on. And I'm loving House of the Dragon now. Loving it. Closer and closer to fascism. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. What about the Temple of Doomstones? That's what I know. And we finally got to see them for real. Loved it. Loved Captain Crunch as a kid. Tried as an adult. Couldn't deal with it. It is way too sweet. Way too sweet. Not sure why one person waving a giant flaming torch on the mountain and no one else noticed it. I don't think it was as giant as it looked in those night vision goggles. I think it might have shown up as a small little thing, but with those goggles zoomed in from far away, it looked a lot bigger. So I don't think it was that noticeable unless you could look through the goggles. She's the one that fights with Arya Stark and Bravo. It was Bravos. There you go. Yeah. You missed Captain Crunch having villains, the Sogmaster and his soggy henchmen. That, I think, predates me a little bit. I do not remember the Captain Crunch villains. You don't remember what she looks like, was kind of the point. Okay. Duh, you're right. You think Jyn would have been... No, I don't think Jyn's any part of Andor. I think that would take away from Andor, honestly. She's doing her own thing. She has nothing to do with the rebellion until Rogue One. And Rogue One is her story on that. But no, I don't think we see Jyn at all. Here we go. Yep, Tom, you need to watch Game of Thrones and House of Dragons, but not at the same time. In order. Watch Game of Thrones first, and you have plenty to catch up on, and then House of the Dragon. Dude, I thought the same thing, Dan. Almost thought I saw the Element Stones from Fifth Element. They weren't from Fifth Element. They were from Indiana Jones. Wasn't noticeable unless you knew to look for it. Okay. I did get my adult Happy Meal. This isn't mine. I posted them on Instagram, or kind of a picture of the toys. I got Grimace, Hamburglar, and another Grimace. But Steven's getting this Grimace. He's so weird. Look at him. He's weird. So I didn't get Birdie. I don't have Cactus Worker or whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm good. I really just wanted Grimace and Hamburglar. So there you go. I got him. I got him. She could be hanging with Saw right now. You're right. She could be. Retro Gandalf tapping out. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. Like Bruce Willis in The Flaming Torches in Die Hard 2. Didn't see in time. There you go. I know the Sog Master and villains. Maybe that says I'm old. I just don't remember them. They probably were around when I was a little kid, but I don't remember. I super don't remember that one. I'm just super stoked that I got Trick Swirls. I knew it. Does anyone remember? We're getting cereal talk tonight. Does anyone remember Cinnamon Toast Crunch had 3 chefs and Wendell? Wendell was, and then Wendell kind of blew out. Yeah, and then one. Yeah, and then it was just Wendell after a while. And I was like, wait a minute, what happened to the other 2? Now it's cannibals? I don't know what it is now. Oh, it's little Cinnamon Toast Crunchers that eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? There's like a not flaming hot Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's like a spicy Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I have a bag of it. It's in the not closet, but in the pantry, just the other side of the door here. It's weird. It just leaves a little spice in your mouth, like a little tingle. But it's not great. Torture Be Explained is part of all the locals making their way to the temple. Very good point, Brent. I agree with that. They all sold out. The yawns are hitting me. 12:51. Sold out out of all the Happy Meals. So keep checking, Jennifer Jones, because they're supposed to be running until the end of the month. It wasn't a one-off thing. They're supposed to get restocked and keep going throughout the month. So there you go. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a Star Wars What If? It could be. It could be fun. I don't know. It'd be necessary. Season 1 is 10 years before A New Hope. So yeah, she's with Saw. There you go. Math. And now it is cannibals. It is. Spicy. So I don't think the spicy Cinnamon Toast Crunch is meant to be eaten with milk in a bowl. Because it comes in a smaller bag. It doesn't come in a box. It comes in like a snack bag. You're supposed to just snack on it a little bit at a time. Because it was also like $6 for a small bag that isn't nearly as big as a box of cereal. But it's the same cereal, just spicy. It's weird. You want to see it? Okay. If you want to see it, let me know. I'll go grab it. But out of loop. Don't ever know what an adult Happy Meal. It's new. It's a thing with Cactus Plant Flea Market. Cactus Plant, is it Cactus Plant? I don't even remember the freaking name. Cactus Plant. Yeah, Cactus Plant Flea Market. And so they released some McDonald's characters, but with 4 eyes and in a weird lumpy style. This is the Grimace. I do love the Grimace. And Hamburglar and Birdie and their own new character. Grimace, boom, boom. Those 4 as toys in an adult Happy Meal with different box art of all the McDonald's characters from the past in that art style. And it's like a Big Mac or 10 nuggets. That's all it was. I ate one of those. I felt terrible. It was awful. I regretted the McDonald's instantly. But I'm glad I got my weird toys. That's a cereal I wish they'd bring back. Oh, which one? All the cereal talk is making me hungry. Them Frost Flakes call them a name, but it's almost 4 a.m. Oh, that is late. Louis, Barry, love the episode. Louis, can't wait for the next episode. This and Mando are awesome. I agree. But start of episode 1, it said 5 BBY. Yeah, so she would have been like 12. And so I don't know if she would have been with Saw still. I think she would have been. Because didn't she say Saw abandoned her when she was 16? I thought the season... And the next was the other 4. The season was 1 year. That sounds right. That does sound right. Why so many eyeballs? That's just the art style. Do you think upcoming Ahsoka show Captain Rex will be in it? Maybe. I mean... No. I'm going to say no. No, I don't. Star Wars What If? Padme lives, secretly raises the twins, and leads a rebellion with Obi-Wan's help, and him training the kids. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. The What If show would change so much that I don't know that I would like it. Even the thought experiment of it, I'm like, Man, just let us have what we have. They're by Streetwear brand, so they're more like collectible toys than McDonald's. Exactly. Nailed it. Nailed it. I bribe. You are correct, Dan. We're at 5. I bribe. Are you bribing me? 5 PY. I don't really eat McDonald's except for breakfast. The breakfast is the only excuse to eat McDonald's, I think. I agree with you. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Original plan was 10 years before A New Hope. Agree. Totally regret. Yeah, no, I regretted it instantly. I was like, this is a bad move. I feel sluggish. Ugh. It was not good. If I can choose the toy, which one? I don't. They don't. They're blind bag. They're in a white bag, and you can't really tell what it is. C3PO cereal. We're talking about eating in the 1980s. Was there a 3PO cereal? 3POs? That sounds cool. So she was either still saw or about to get the boot, or just got the boot conveniently before this show began. Did Jin say she was 16? I don't know how old she was in Rogue One, though. Did they say? McDonald's actually made that trip. Yeah, of course they did. Of course, for adults, man. For adults tripping on acid, bro. I get that'd be more shrooms. Allegedly. Sorry, typo. While yawning, believe, not bribe. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, breakfast is the only... McGriddles, big breakfast, hotcakes, biscuits, bacon, egg, and cheese. Don't even get me started. Okay, that is McDonald's only saving grace nowadays, is the breakfast. Otherwise, it's bad news. I mean, even the breakfast is bad news, don't get me wrong. None of it's great. But I will say the breakfast is I like the breakfast. I like it. It's bad for you. You still feel like crap afterwards. But I will admit to being swayed by the breakfast on occasion. Love the McDonald's the McDonald's playground. Dude, I don't think you were a channel member, but one of the membership videos I did not too long ago was of the museum in San Bernardino. Of all they have old McDonald's play place pieces, all the old Happy Meal things. It's one of the cooler videos. Like, I love doing it and I love filming it, but it's not something that could live on the channel for the main audience. I would lose subscribers, much like I did today with the video I made. Whatever. So it lives as a channel member only video, but it's one of those things you might really like, especially if you love the old play place stuff. All right, let me get caught up here. Jin is 21, so then 5 years she would have been 16. She would have just been getting booted by Saw Gerrera. Was it you left me with a blaster and whatever? Was it a Star Wars show or movie? In my opinion, I don't have a favorite. I don't do that. Best? I don't know. It changes all the time. I can't pick one. I can't pick one, man. What's your thoughts on them using a lot of more modern props in the show instead of them creating unique things like canteens? As far as the blasters and guns or whatever, I don't care. I think that's fine. That doesn't bug me at all. The canteens, I kind of wish they were a little more spacey looking. A little bit. Some of them. Most of them have been fine. Most of them have enough unique, different stuff on it where it's like I can track it down and figure out what it really was and just slightly modify it. And I like that. I like that a lot. It's a specific artist style of art. Yep, correct. It is. So, Jin was 16 in Rebel Rising. Interesting episode. I like it. She was born 21 BBY, so she would have been 16 at this time. Absolutely. James Vincent, thank you for subscribing. I had to figure out what side it was on. Boy, I remember we're getting a McDonald's talk today. Grand reopening of a McDonald's near our childhood home. Added a playground, made it 2 stories. They had Ronald McDonald do a magic show. That sounds pretty cool. What if Obi-Wan and Duchess Satine get married and rule Mandalore and prevent the siege of Mandalore? Well, then we wouldn't have the Mandalorian. I don't know what to do with this. Sabi's workshop build custom lightsaber. That's a cool sentence. I don't know what else to give to that. The playbits are cool till you realize, oh, no, Ash. No, I am going to make a no, Ash. We're changing the oh, Ash emoji to no, Ash. No, Ash. I'm making that a thing. Next week, we're changing oh, Ash to no, Ash. Darth Vader came to McDonald's. What? When you were a kid? That sounds really cool. That's really cool. Used to play the McDonald's playground when you went. Love seeing all the old ones. I know it's so. I'm gonna go rewatch that video. They have kind of always used modernish props. Maybe they need breakfast cereal in the shape of little Dianogos. Oh, my lights went off. It's 1 a.m. Veggie writer. Oh, I just put a big N and then the Ash emoji. All right, friendos. What do we got going on here? Let me go back to. I'm gonna skip through that last scene a little bit. Oh boy, those stones. So there's not a whole lot more in the background of that scene. I'm trying to think of what else. The Polaroid camera was cool. What is that? Oh, that's the thing. Okay, so go back if you can. Go back to 27 minutes and 51 seconds, or 27:50. Yeah, 51. I'm trying to like find it and go back. Oh, here, even better. 27:44. That ship that's on the rails that they're loading up. I didn't realize until just now going back that ship is the ship they're stealing. That's a bit bigger than I was thinking, and the fact that it's on rails does make it kind of difficult. I just didn't put two and two together because I'm watching the chat and everything. I did not realize that that's it. So if you go to 27 minutes and 44 seconds, that's it. That's the ship they're stealing. I did not realize that. Did you guys realize that? No, oh, Ash is my thing. I won't come anymore. Maybe we do both. Maybe we do both. Oh, Ash and no Ash. No, Ash. Oh, Ash. Otherwise, where's the comic relief? You have to. You have to. So, are you guys with me on that? That's the ship. Now that we have a look at it, I'm so much more interested in how they're going to steal that and get it off the rail like these streams get. It is a little bit like that. That's difficult. It is very much attached to that rail up top. Yeah, this is going to be a weird heist. Like the redesign of the Polaroid opening mechanism looked great in the shot. Yeah, I thought it looked cool. I thought it was really neat. But the ship isn't on the center rail, right? No, it is on the rail. That's what Cassian was asking. He's like, it's on the rail, right? So I don't know how they need to lift it or what he was talking about with the payload. Yes, because they said on rails. That's why he made such a big deal about not having all the info. That's the ship. And this is right after that conversation. That's the ship. That's it on rails. Didn't they mention? Yeah, I'm sure they do have charges. Yeah, the rail above. Yeah. Oh, there you go. It was a knife and a B-look blaster. And a blaster? Right. Navigation unit was giving High Republic crumbs. Was it? Where? What? Give me a timestamp. I want to look at that. I do want to know more about the mom. Oh, and there's totally a droid. I'm at timestamp 2622. Droid in the back corner. I'm moving my timestamp a little more. There's the weird goats. Oops, accidentally hit play. I'm just kind of like skipping through to see what all I might have missed here. Oh, it was so good. And so that new guy, how about the new guy that just got appointed to, what did he say? Not magistrate. Captain Tigo, who asked to be appointed to a special role on that planet. So this is important too. I'm at 17 minutes and 27 seconds. Captain Tigo says, do you want it or not? The assignment. He's going to make a new headquarters in that crazy looking building. He wants to be prefect. I'm not familiar. Other than, isn't that a name of someone in Hitchhiker's Guide? Or am I thinking Zaphoid Beeblebrox or something weird? Andrew says there's a rail in the center out the tube, but the ship is on the left side on another rail. Is it? How do you know this? How do you know this? They have to monorail switch track it over. You think? You think? And they need to get all the payroll credits onto that transfer. I know. I know. Oh, no. I see Pathfinders and Leox Gassy. Okay. Surprised to learn that Mon Mothma had a daughter. That was a surprise for me, too. My guess, either Palpatine executed her family for treason, or they disavow her. Interesting. Nickname Bob, got meetings in a few hours. Have a good night, sir. Thanks for hanging out. I'll give you the one hand salute with the one hand behind the back. Awesome hanging out, Ryan. Glad you were here. Glad you were here. I wonder if the rail is to move ships inside the building. It doesn't look like it's a big building. That's the thing. It's kind of small. It's a very small dam. Or if it's part of the launch system, could be a door at the end of the rail to launch them. Yeah, prefect is what he says. A Ford prefect. I am thinking of a Ford prefect in Hitchhiker's Guide. That is what I'm thinking. Okay. I knew that word from somewhere. Oh, Ash. Beeblebrox was a... I know. I was just naming another weird character from Hitchhiker's Guide because I wasn't sure. But prefect is a word used in Hitchhiker's Guide, as is Beeblebrox. Never read it. Listen to the audiobook, kind of. After 1 a.m., time for bed. Don't be a move milker. See you next week. Tom, have a good one, buddy. Have a good one. Charlie Gray, what's up? Nice to see. I built a lightsaber. I know. I need to put the video out about the white one. I will try. I will try soon. If I can get Final Cut working the right way. Ford Prefect named himself after a British car because he thought they were the dominant species on Earth. Oh, nice. I'm thinking Mon's family bails on her. Ooh, it's possible. Maybe we'll get an Indiana Jones rail chase scene. That would be cool. Maybe those will be the new monorails at Disney parks. Yeah, right. I wish. All right. Good night, all. See you later, Mel. Have a good night, friends. It is 1 in the morning. I'm going to watch this one more time by myself. My lights went out already. They already went out. So I've hung out for about 30 minutes after the episode. It is time. No, I can't read. I don't know if it's ADHD or... Well, it is. It definitely is. I can't sit and read a thing. It takes a lot to get me to actually, A, have time to sit and read, and B, have focus to sit and read. When I used to work further from home, I would listen to audiobooks, and that worked really well. And I did listen to Hitchhiker's Guide on audiobook, and I really, really liked it. But this was 2010 or 11? Maybe even 9? I think it was 2009, 2008 or 9. And I listened to Hitchhiker's Guide back then, but I didn't finish it, I don't think, because I don't remember how it ended. But I do remember enjoying it quite a bit. But I can't read things. I can't. I just can't. You saw a speeder in Coruscant. I'm sure you saw a ton of speeders in Coruscant. Coruscant's probably got a bunch. Thanks for the thumbs down, whoever that was. Rude. Till the spires mark. See you later. It's funny because I get to see on my software, I see a little thumb float and go. So thanks for nothing. Audio. Yeah, do you not know what an audiobook is? You don't know what audiobooks are. The way to book is what I'm like. I love audiobooks. Also, in the description of every video is a link to a trial for Audible through Amazon where you can get a free book. It's just I have links in every video description. There's a little how to support the Dano channel section underneath all the description, and it's got links for all the good stuff. So if you ever were curious and wanted to dive into audiobooks, there's a link down there for Audible, and you get a free book. I like it because they're really fun. There's usually good music, especially Star Wars books, because they usually have very animated voice actors who read it and voice the separate characters. And there's good music, and there's blaster sounds, and I think audiobook is definitely the way to do it. Can't read, but he is a tiny little French girl, yeah? Yeah, je suis la jeune fille. Hitchhiker's Guide is what got me into reading for enjoyment. Nice. That's nice. I love it. The first Hitchhiker's Guide book didn't really end as much as ran out of space. There you go. Hey, Captain Leon, you have a good night. What's wrong with being drunk? Ask a glass of water. There you go. There you go. Had that game too. Oh, what game? What game? I missed something. The chat's going quick. The chat's going quick. Had a typing Hitchhiker's Guide game on the Apple LLE in the 80s. Never figured out how to get off Earth. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ready Player One. There you go. The Martian. Lots of really good ones. Honestly didn't understand why Hitchhiker's Guide is so popular. I enjoyed what I listened to. I just didn't finish it. I think I changed jobs, and my commute changed, so I didn't get to listen to books as much. I know what it is. I was asking if you listened to them before you said it. Ah, gotcha. Yep, no, audiobooks are great. I love them. They're cool. They are really good. All right, friends, except for the one person who left a thumbs down, you can just go away. Thumbs down to you, sir, or ma'am. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out tonight. I will see you. I'm going to try to get one more video out for Friday. We'll see. We'll see how life goes this week. It's been an interesting one. It's going to be busy. Meetings and fun, cool stuff. Planning for Mosh. If you're going to be in the Las Vegas area, October 28th, check out Mosh Isley. If you dig these shirts I'm wearing, hit up Roosevelt's. Use code DanoChannel. Not the. For some reason, they didn't put a the. But code DanoChannel for 20% off your first order. See what I did there? Actually, they did that. But if you want, rsvlts.com is how you spell Roosevelt's. rsvlts. Super comfy. I dig them. They look cool. But guys, have a good night. Thanks so much for watching. I'm losing my voice already, but I will see you very soon. You know the deal. Until next time, don't be a moof milker. Be the spark. Love you guys. See ya.